we're here with Belgian death metal band Carnation.
Hello.
It's impressive to see that you guys are all so young, and yet you have this very classical death metal sound. How did you all get into that kind of music? Maybe I'll ask you, Jonathan.
Yeah, it started with heavy metal music, and then you discover other things. You go to thrash metal, and I still like them all, but death metal is still my favorite. So,
We started with something less heavy when we were younger, but we started to look into more different kinds of metal music, and eventually we found like death metal, and it was like, this is our kind of stuff.
Right.
So we were really interested in that kind of music for a long time already, and later Jonathan approached us and he wanted to start a death metal band, and we said like, this is what I want to do, so let's do this.
we're trying to get the American sound and the Swedish death metal sound and bring them together.
So for people who are not that much into it, what is the difference? Where is the...
Well, the Swedish sound is like a chainsaw, like really crunchy. And then the American sound is more...
It's more technical. I think like Swedish sound is like probably mostly like straightforward, and like with the American style it's more technical service, like...
Yeah, it has to be tighter.
Yeah. That's kind of the difference.
Okay, so you can see behind you there's tons and tons of people today. What is going on in Belgian metal right now?
Well, I think this festival is a great example that it's still alive and kicking. I mean, it's growing every year, so yeah.
And I think you guys are a really good example of a younger generation coming in as well. Like, what is it about the genre that it keeps renewing itself, that there's always new, fresh blood coming in?
I guess there's just young people who are also interested in the music. They just pick up they just discover the old stuff, and they're like, this is really cool, and hey, I wanna make music like that, and that's just how new bands like that are born, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You're also guys that like to do a lot yourselves, I heard.
It's true.
Is that true? You built your own studio for your new recording?
So for the last 2 years, I think, we were working on our own recording studio. It was a lot of hard work, but we felt that we could make a better product, make a better album if we can record everything ourselves, because we had some not so great experiences with short recording times, and we felt like maybe the way to do it for us is to record everything during a long duration and just work on it ourselves. And right now we're in the recording studio. Actually, we finished recording guitars just recently, and everything's going great, so yeah.
Okay, and when are you planning to finish? I'm gonna ask you guys.
We're planning to finish at the end of September, but then we're gonna wait. Gonna have to wait for a label and see when it's released.
So probably 2018, but we can't really say what month it'll be or something. So yeah.
Okay. You guys went to Japan even last year?
We really didn't know what to expect, but it was really great. The reception, the crowd, it was... We arrived and we're like, oh man, is there gonna be somebody? Is there gonna be a crowd? But it was completely packed. Every night was crazy, and merchandise completely sold out, so it was really great, and we really want to go back there. So,
We were blown away.
we didn't expect it at all.
No, it's crazy. In Asia, I think the diehard fans are definitely there.
Yeah, I think they have less shows available in Japan, because in Europe there's a lot of festivals, right? But in Japan it's kind of rare, and when there's a festival, when there's a show, people really go crazy. So yeah, it's really cool.
Don't you
And if you guys are touring or playing, or more and more regularly, or you can meet a lot of other bands, you meet older bands, you meet bands that have been in the business for a long time. What is the main thing that you take away from that? Like what inspires you? Because it's not easy for any of the bands to kind of keep going, and not everyone is Korn straight away, you know?
No, it's a lot of hard work. That's what we're noticing right now with the bigger bands backstage and talking and stuff, and they're all just working really, really hard. It's not like a fun rock star life or something. It's really hard work.
Especially if you're on tour, because it's a very tiring job because you don't get a lot of sleep, and especially when I talk to other singers, they have to really condition their voice, because if they sing every night in a row, it can get really tiring for the voice, so they really take care of their voice, and I start to learn little things from them. I think it's really important.
I think your voice is a little bit...
Yeah, it's a little tired right now. I need to sleep a lot of hours tonight.
Yeah. No, but it's true. If you have to do show after show after show, you have to find
when you're on tour, you don't get a lot of sleep, so it's kind of tricky.
Okay, but you guys are absolutely ready to take it on.
Yeah, definitely.
What is the plan?
Go for it, just 100% go for it.
Release that new album and go straight for it.